So tell me about your experience at ACM at UCO and the formation of this band.
Well, we kind of started out as ACM started out. It was, 3 years ago when the school kind of started together. We started, me and Chris met, and I mean, ACM's really just been the place to kind of bring us all into one spot, bring us together. So we met, like I said, 3 years ago at ACM, and then just kind of went off from there.
Yeah, it was cool. Originally, it started off, I think it was a production class we was all in, and Todd was in the class, and Logan, and we knew Caleb. But originally it met off, I started talking to Logan about doing some drums and stuff for me, and then we hooked up, and then a year later, Todd Carter came along and put what he had on top of it, and it just all grew up from there, and Susan and everybody's been a big help.
It's kind of like a big musical hub, pulling people that we hoped would fit from, there's so many musicians at ACM, so, and it just worked.
I mean, there's a really interesting combination of sounds going on here. There's a lot of the noise rock, shoegaze kind of sound, and obviously mixed with hip hop. How did you guys kind of come up with this sound?
Honestly, it was just a lack of having the means to make music with instruments, really. I mean, we kind of sat down on the computer, and it really started electronically. Was our biggest thing when we first started it. And since then we've incorporated Todd and Caleb on the drums to kind of give it that rockin' feel, but started electronically, and just kind of that's where our sound came from, sitting in front of a MacBook at 3 in the morning with a MIDI keyboard. So
yeah, and it's cool. Like I said, it was just me and Logan. We used to just kick flows and stuff, and then hooked up with Todd, and he brought that alternative, like that weird stuff you hear, all that like chop chop chop. And Caleb, they add something to it that expands the band, and we're constantly trying to expand. So we take what we originally have and we just grow it. You know what I mean? And you don't try to come out trying to mesh rock and rap, because you can't really mesh those. It just has to be something that just comes about,
Came together organically then.
Yeah, and it's no structure, you know what I mean? There's no way to be like, originally we didn't have a 16 bar. We didn't originally do it like that, but after time you just grow it in and morph it into something. Like it could be, I have 6 bars up front, and then Logan have verses, or just however. There's no.
However it flows naturally, it's been since the beginning. We just kind of do what we want to do rather than try to make something that we know sounds cool,
Well, I said dayone was the Radiohead of hip hop, so.
It did, man, it did.
When I heard their sound, I was like, man, I need to get in on this, man.
Now, tell me about what has your experience been like here at South by Southwest?
Oh man, it's been great. It's beautiful out. It's kind of a little bit muggy. We got hooked up with a hotel room for free. It's been good so far.
The weather's perfect, man, out here.
I couldn't imagine. Texas. It's my first time ever in Texas. I'm originally from Georgia, and so I came out here to go to the ACM. But it's great, man. I love Oklahoma, but this is pretty cool out here, man.
Still repping Oklahoma here,
Yeah, it's Oklahoma, man. But I enjoy it. It's all good. Texas, Oklahoma. You could definitely tell the difference, though. But it's cool. Texas treated us great. It did.
Gotta love Austin. Is all I'm saying. They say to keep it weird, so that's what we try to do too. So I'm glad we're down here keeping Austin weird, keeping it weird.
That's great, man. Thank you.
Weird.
All right, thanks.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah.
That's right, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah.